Hi, welcome to Jadekind Gaming. My name is Adam, and today I will be opening up and unboxing the Pathfinder Pawns Giantslayer Pawn Collection by Paizo. Another one of the pawn collections that is just sort of flat packed, just the actual pawns, so you have to have one of the bestiary boxes or one of those other boxes that comes with bases to put these on. The bases aren't included, but they are the cardboard punch-out, nice, sturdy quality cardboard punch-out pawns to increase your collection. Plenty of other unboxings of different sets of these because they are easier than traditional minis. Obviously, traditional minis are a little nicer, yeah, but these are easier and a lot of times quite a bit cheaper too. So this is the Giantslayer, based on one of their adventure paths, which I don't play. I just use the pawns. Basically, I expand my collection of what I have, to use. So, of course, they list what's on the back, or in the thing on the back, by size, but I'd rather look at what they look like than just see what name they gave it. So, that's what we're going to do. And, of course, as I like to do, zoom in so we can get a better look. Alright, so the first thing is those guys have giant icy horns on their helmet. So what you do is you grab the horn and you just pull it to the ground. Problem solved. River Drake. Drakes are always a nice thing to have a variety of different options for. Let's see. Getting a few NPC or possibly even player character figures. Sort of orc figure, orc beast tamers. So, well, anyways, female orcs, regardless of what you use it for. Orc bombardier has got explosives. Got a few of those. That's cool. Shield breaker orcs. They're curved blades. And very ethereal or whatnot looking creatures. Flood troll, which, no, this is a medium size, so kind of small for that, but okay. Twisted nail orc. I feel like this art has been used for other orcs previously, but with a different name. Regardless, orcs are the kind of things when you use, sometimes you need a swarm of them, so here's a whole bunch more orcs. And alpha river drake. Oh, so like a bigger, okay. So we had small river drake, bigger river drake. And wow, when they said Giantslayer, they meant they're going to have a lot of bigger creatures because we're already onto the bigger pawns. Okay, wow. Well, cool. Alright, so some sort of plant, creature, cyclops, a couple young red dragons. Always good to have some extra dragons. What is this? Of course, giants. It's hard to slay giants when there aren't giants to slay, right? So, and some of them are, of course, named giants. That seems like some fire giant kind of, unique fire giants rather. Like ash giants, cave giants. So you also get some generics: frost, hill, whatever, slag, stone. So you get some generics, but we also are going to get some named. So. Tomb Giant. That's an interesting. I mean, it's like Grim Reaper basically, but that's not one I'd have thought of. Ooh, is that? Yeah, I'm just gonna go with ooh on that one. But yeah, we get some more of the unique kind of giants there. Could be like another. Maybe Ash Giant, looking at the generics over there. Maybe Frost Giant, perhaps. some giant bodyguards. Like, I'm guessing it would be like a hill giant. It's just really fat hill giant or something. But yeah, essentially lots of giants and some of them with unique art. Ooh, big old hellhounds. Got a handful of those, 4 of those. More. What is that? Cave giant, unique. We got almost demonic giant thing with the wings and yeah, another unique giant. Continuing the pattern. I feel like I'm saying the same thing over and over again. Oh, we got some marrow. So, that's different. A troll. 2-headed troll. Ogres. Oh, some of those other ones might have been ogres, just the type of giant they were. Yeah, now that I think of it. Some of the big fat ugly ones. Ooh. Yeah, that's a powerful, like a frost giant, mage, and fire giant. Yeah, no, that's cool. And then we get some sort of warrior giant for those. Oh, I see, that's an interesting concept. Temple priests that are giants. Just, they can, hey, just because they're giants doesn't mean, they don't have temple priests. We got glacier toads. We got a couple of them. Which goes against what I know about toads, but it looks cool. A troll and a rock troll. So, always useful baddies. More of the unique giants. A giant skeleton. Okay, that's a cool thing to have your Necromancer put up against. Your Necromancer baddie, though it doesn't matter what kind of giant it was, it's a giant skeleton now. That's a cool one. Of course, Scenic Stone Giant. Ved is apparently not a name, but a type of something, because there's multiple, or maybe it's the Ved triplets. Now, okay, so different pattern here for how these are even laid out. We got some animal dog, rats, spider, young giant spider. Do we get a giant spider in here? Yes, we get whatever kind of necromantic monstrosity that is. We get a chimera, regardless of what the name is. Sorry, is that a dragon, a goat, and a lion head on that creature? Yeah, I'm going to call that a chimera. And other types of giants that are even bigger, cloud giants and such. So getting some even bigger giants. More of the young spiders, shadow rat swarms, centaurian creature carrying its own head. Whatever. Is that another cloud giant? Unique, probably. Big old, that Cycloptean kind of guy. Iron rhinoceros looks cool. That's the kind of thing. That's a baddie like I wouldn't have thought of, but I mean it's like industrial looking. Some sort of weird troll-like creature. That's a cool-looking giantess. Could almost be even just used as like a deity. Between the scale and like the grandeur of the pose, that could work for like a deity, okay, something like that. So that's cool there. And to go with her, we have the other side. Okay, so between the two of them, yeah, that's very cool. And maybe that's what they were. I don't know. Get like an ice wolf giant thing. And then another one of the cloud giant uniques. This one's an archer. Some more of the little bitty things. Diseased young wolves. poor fellows. I've gotten one of these in one of the other sets. There must be something uniquely Pathfinder. I don't even much care for the 8-legged, 2-armed centaurian giant creature. Weird to me. Tharg 3 Eyes is one of those... An eye patch? Yeah, one of them is an eye patch. That's nice. But anyways, like a 2-headed giant thing, and that giant looks magish. So that's the end of those stacks. But yeah, when they call it Giantslayer, they ain't kidding. There are lots of giants to slay throughout this. And to a large extent, a lot of them, they have a handful of the generics, but you probably have some of those from the other sets. A lot of it is the NPCs that you would then pull out and use as, okay, now I can have 3 or 4 different looking giants, which, if you're just putting your players against them and you want your players to look at them and say, okay, these are things to kill, you don't really need that. But if you're trying to put your players up against them and get them to take them serious as NPCs and possible people to negotiate and speak with, that's always an option to utilize, where each one has an individual look and they can kind of put a personality to that appearance, which is, of course, why they have them for, the Adventure Path, but then I don't use the Adventure Path, so you can do the exact same thing in your games at home. And also, yeah, those 2 larger giants that are the ethereal-looking individuals, that's almost gets me thinking with, how do I utilize those in my game? How do I put those in? And I guess they could just be a type of giant as well, but I see them as beyond that. But anyways, I'll have a link below where you can find this online. If you want to pick it up yourself. If you collect the pawns as I do to make a really nice, easy way to just pull out a bunch of miniatures. With a lot of times these days, it's just sort of I'll be getting ready for a game and thinking about it. We're like, oh wait, yeah, that might be combat. I should probably, before my friends get over and start gaming, I should, make sure I have the figures for it. And I will. In about 10 minutes after work, I can kind of get an idea with what books they are. It's probably going to be one of these 2 or 3 books. Pull them out, flip through, find the guys, and, pop out the figures. Make it nice and easy to have grid combat ready, which some of my players like. So, yeah, you can check it out below if you're interested in getting this. Either way, thank you for watching, and have a great day. Bye.